being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Check go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Ready, Rocco 80. Ready.
2nd and 6. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Go! Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here we go, son. Go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe him.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Here we go. All right.
They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Easy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. First right. Delta. Good night.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. A shotgun snap, Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Go.
They'll run with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss last week. You thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there. Another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball. And that's what he's doing really, really well. And he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
One more time with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
To throw is Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Seven 0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That one goes for 24 yards. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70. Let's go now.
To throw is Ward. Operating from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Got it. Ready?
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Off the play fake. Ward. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Ward. His pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Angel.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set, go.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Asante Samuel Jr. there finding his way to the ball for a stop and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here we go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Justin. Here we go. All right.
A give running right is Hall. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go, son. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Good. Hey, can. 11. Right.
Back to the ground with Hall. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Alpha. Right.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Garrett Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. Mustang 19. Ready?
Looking to throw. Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Now Ward. A final shot before break. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here we go.
Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here we go, tonight. Eleven. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. This is caught at the 20. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Extend. Out. Chip slant. Right.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On third down, here's Hall. There he goes, right side. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his second rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields trying to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Kene Nwangu.
71 yards.
And the Jets get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He finds his man, Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Off play action. Ward. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Come on, set. Chop 60, chop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Ward. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
19 Lion. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Ward. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Timberwolf. Hey, smash Bronco. Take go.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Nick Herbig, he read that beautifully and hit him for a loss.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back to throw. Fields
Out to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Fields. On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
Oh, hurry up.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Sit high.
Now Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go, son. Hey, never mind, Monday. Hey, 5:51. Right.
They snap it to Fields. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
70 Rangers. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Ward. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Here we go. Right.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw, Fields.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Out, let's go.
All eyes on Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go. Good.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Chip Smith. Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Hey, can. Go.
Now Fields.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Here's Fields.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. This one